Hi guys, this is fREShCS and I'm just rushing my utility, a no bullshit guide for you for nades you can actually use in your matches, just basic ones I use in my matches, Premier, Matchmaking or FaceIT. I'm a coach, I'm not playing officials anymore, but I just love to play CS, and this is the first lineup. When you stand here, zoom here a little bit to the right, W jump throw, you have a smoke, you can block off banana and extinguish a Molotov of the CTs, and you can block their vision, of course, and you can hinder them from taking banana easily, and you can pop through ST, watch out, they can boost, and yeah, you can just deny the vision of them. And when I move forward, there's a next smoke, just stand next to it here, and you just aim in the fourth hole here. W jump throw. Normally this is not my crosshair, it's just for better optical for you, it's for better vision, how line it is. For the middle smoke, you can pop through, you can bait out some utility, and this is a smoke. It's nearly the same effect, maybe the flower here. Jump throw, and the smoke lands a little bit closer, so you have a gap. The first one did not have a gap, and depending on your strat, you can pop out or just make them a little bit wild in their mind games and so on. The next smoke you can use for a B rush. Just aim here, sneak forward until there, a little bit only, and you have a solid B smoke. For example, in the pack, just throw it if you're the last guy, and then you can throw on 1 minute and 46 seconds. The 46 flashbang, it blinds everybody. Maybe I can repeat it, but yeah, not necessary, you have seen it. And the CTs are blinded, for example, the orbs on car or even guys pushing. And the next flash is from here. You just aim here, left, right click, W jump throw. And this is the same effect. And I just want to show you again the flash, which blinds guys standing here. Of course they are not blind anymore here, but here in this area everybody's blinded, even this guy. So hopefully I'm not lying. Okay, I'm not lying. So okay, next flashbang. When you are here, there was a Molotov. I'm not sure how it is anymore, so the lineup I need to learn it again. But after the update of Inferno, this is the half-wall flash after the update. I like it a lot. I just use it every time when I'm just standing here. I'm not blinded, and my teammate is not blinded, and everybody standing here is blinded. This guy is not blinded, so watch out. Okay, it's not like the old CSGO Inferno. When you run forward, this is the basic molly you throw. I just aim maybe a little bit higher or even directly on the flower pot, and I throw roundabout the Molotov from this side, and everybody burns. Running through, no car guy, no close guys able to stand there. They need to push or die or extinguish. And yeah, next flashbang I'm using when I'm standing here roundabout. I go in the defensive area. I need to go a little bit to the left, just a little bit, and then throw the flashbang. Here I'm not blinded, and everybody again is blinded. My teammate is not blinded. He can push with the flashbang and cause a little bit of damage. There are some freestyle nades I'm throwing. Of course, there are some freestyle stuff. For example, this is an easy one. I'll just aim here, walk a little bit backwards. It's just a half wall here in the middle. It's not the best one. It's freestyle, but you need to learn freestyle stuff because it's important to have a solid nade control. For example, solid nade control. This is just a lineup, but a freestyle one too. You aim on the corner so everybody burns here. This is a thing often misthrown. So when you are more to the left, the CT can still hide here, and it's not good, you know, and you are a little bit catched off guard because you think he's burning and he's not, and he will kill you. Yeah, and here when you Molotov this like this, you need to pay attention to your distance of it. So when you stand a little bit closer, move backwards when you throw it, so like this. Otherwise, maybe the Molotov's deeper and he can still stand here and wait for an antenna flash I show you later. Yeah, that's just the banana stuff. And of course, easy stuff. I will just aim here on the rain pipe, move forward. This guy's not blinded, so watch out. And right click flashbangs. So just for the peek. Could be helpful. It's just flashy one. Resell again. Now I continue with smokes from behind. This is a smoke maybe for late coffins support. So to have a coffin smoke, you stand here in the middle roundabout, and you aim here. I need to zoom a little bit above. Jump throw, it's just a bait smoke. Maybe when you want to go fall back, you have a CT smoke and you have a smoke landing there. It's not a perfect one. Sometimes the guy can still see something. But yeah, if you need to throw it fast, it's, in my opinion, one of the only options here for an easy utility. And I'm showing you utility I actually use in matches, so yeah, that's it. So for this smoke, it has fail potential in my opinion, especially with this crosshair I have, but you aim here in the middle and left click. Of course I can zoom, but yeah, it's a tiny gap, so you need to practice it a little bit. It's again for in-game stuff. It can fail, so watch out. Easiest smoke is this one or this one, but it's not above here. So this is versus the boost, and this is just a normal one or two normal ones. If you want to take it fast or even faster. And this is a 5 light smoke, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here in the middle. Left click for coffins. At the moment I'm throwing another one, but I have another crosshair. Maybe I'm not hitting it right now, so I can zoom. I go on this point, roundabout a little bit lower to the right, and I just pray that the smoke is coming. Yeah, it should be okay. It's a stylish one, and you don't need to count 5 lights or something. It's just jump throw like this. Yeah, and then entry flashbangs. This is the entry flash for the left side, so it blinds everything here above and standing here watching you, for example, like this. The first entry flash, you should only use it when your teammates are prepared, not in packs maybe. If your teammates are looking into it, it's hard to communicate with people not able to speak proper English. And when you aim here, you sneak forward. This is an easier flash because when you throw this one, everybody's blind here in the CT, standing for example there, and guys standing for example here want to fight you. But it's always a little bit of luck if the CT is on the right place in a pack, not after an analyzed match. So smoke, 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 flash, flash. Of course there are some flash through I'm not using. And now I want to show you a lurk smoke. Just aim here in the line. I have a video about it. I have some videos about the utility I showed you on TikTok or YouTube. Just take a look. This is the new lurk smoke I mentioned. Of course it can bang and see you, but then he's open, you can spray back and he can stand there and see you. The best combination is when the CT has smoked by themselves, for example like this, in combination lurk smoke and here. Then they are not able to see you anymore and you can sneak through. They have several options. You can sneak through CT here and here, and to remember the flashbangs, for example CT flash, when your teammate is prepared he can push out, you can push or just sneak there with a flashbang out of the smoke and he can take upper look and lurk through. But in my opinion this move is pretty cool, especially with a combination of the flashbang support. Yeah, and now I need to come to a nade I've seen on TikTok. I'm not sure which one has showed me. I just call it rice nade because of this rice thing and this gap on the E. Rice nade, on the end of the rice nade. You can damage this one, it's an apex nade. Vitality using it, of course. And then the only, or the easiest Molotov here. And then with the new lineup, with the new crosshair here. And you have a Molotov behind and a Molotov burning, in best case scenario this one too. With my crosshair I can do it, of course. Aim a little bit in the middle, it's smaller. Yeah. Depending on the crosshair and the lineup itself, burns both. This is actually the 2 Molotovs more I'm not using from this side. Freehand stuff, not so important. This is maybe a little bit important for me to show it to you, because sometimes there are standing guys behind Xbox quads and you are just lining here in between. You can see the edge of the house and then molly nade, and then they should die or get a huge damage. If you know that he's there and you don't have time anymore, just nuke them. It's an easy lineup you can remember. More stuff from the T side in banana I cannot remember right now. So I'm showing you the stuff here. This is a flash I'm using for a mid pop for the left side. The flash is blinding the guys standing here. Sometimes when they're standing closely, they're not blinded, so you need to pay attention, okay, because of this wall. And so what sometimes is better is a long flash, depending on the stuff you want to do. I just freestyle it here. I don't have a specific lineup. The flashbang pops here in the middle. This guy's not blinded, okay, but the guys standing here in the front are blinded. So yeah, it depends what you want to do. Then I continue on the other side, second mid. I can begin here. I sneak or run forward, and I sneak here. When I'm on the line, I jump throw, and I have a smoke. Has a little bit tolerance. Sometimes it lands more on the right, more on the left. You can use it as a lurk smoke. For example, the lurk out on the left side, you can molly it down, force the CTs out, and then you can do a smoke play, and you harass the CTs who holding long, and you even just want to take mid or something. It's, in my opinion, a better option, but watch out, the guys in the close area can stand there, can make a move, so really watch out of this area. And then I continue with a Molotov. Everybody should know, in my opinion. I throw it up here. Boom. Should be okay, throw it out. When I stand here, I'm aiming here, running forward. Boom. Molotov in the apps corner. The better flash I use is just for the left side. When I'm hitting this area, aim just here left to the window. And if the AWPer is pushing, I can aim against them and then jump up and so on. From the very right side, you need to be able to pre-fire this and that, this and that. Of course, when you're aiming this, it's too high. When you're aiming this, it's okay, because it lands here on the head. When you aim a little bit lower, then aim here and the nade lands deeper. And you can just practice it by standing here behind and you're really deep. So it depends on what you want to do with a nade. So the upper guy nading or the deeper guy nading. Deeper guy is my recommendation, because a lot of people are waiting there and they are not able to escape. Then a flash I'm using is just, I clear this, I clear that. I'm just flashing in the front and I can swing with the momentum. And when I'm here, there's normally a cup. I nuked it. I need to clear. I'm not on a refresh server now. I'm just here on the config server, and I'm running with a flash out. So you can always rewatch it. I'm not showing it twice anymore. And sometimes I'm just using this one, or running out before the flash, after the flash pops, of course. Yeah, here in the middle, from the very left side, maybe I've forgotten something. A smoke to smoke early middle to bait out utility in the middle, left and right side. And it's again a lurk smoke potential. And then smoke from Nixon, from my dojo. I just aim here and jump throw. So 1, 2, 3, antenna, 3, jump throw, library smoke. So library smoke, and this is a middle smoke too. So aiming here, releasing it. Standing here can give you a good opportunity to just aim here a little bit to the right. It's the most easiest art smoke in my opinion, and it just lands there. I'm not able to smoke here gap anymore. I have forgotten it. I don't need it in my matches in CS2 anymore, but on good old CSGO it was important for me. So I just line up the window. I'm aiming on a V, not this one, the second one here, and on the shield height, and step one time forward, and I'm releasing the smoke. Sometimes it fails, but it's due to my concentration and it fails. I have a normal long smoke, and then I can contact left right, of course a little bit slower, and a Molotov like this in the front. Now move in the back, and I'm checking here if there's anybody. In best case scenario, I have a teammate who's covering my back, so I cannot watch left and right side at the same time. And then I'm here in the middle. Of course, the smoke is here. I can Molotov the corner and so on. I have a teammate, hopefully. And then I check this and check this. And this is a Molotov. I think it's really cool. You just stand here on the posts, boxes. I'm not sure how you call it in England or America. you're burning down the upper side, sometimes lower too, but in my opinion, this is the most important thing. So it's a really annoying position. So left right click was this, and it's a little bit freestyle. It's not 100% safe, so it's just beneath the barrel and the corner. And you hope the Molotov is okay. And yeah, if you want to run out, so okay, we have no time, we just need to run. You aim a little bit lower than this wooden window door, and you just rush on the side with a flash. It's a self flash, and if you have a team execute, you need to learn it. This is the pit flash. Boom, hit is flashed. 1 2 3, boom boom boom. And then you can entry left right. It's not an entry video, it's just a utility video. A lot of guys just molotoving the pit, and instead of just molotoving the pit, you can molotov like this. You're not 100% open, you need to pay attention of the angle disadvantage. Maybe the op can see you, but the molotov here is fine too. It burns down everybody who's standing here. Watch out, you can still stand here, but you have save a molotov if he spits. So okay, to show it to you again. With a T-molly, of course he can stand here, but then you can see him, you know? So he needs to move out or die or extinguish. Yeah, that's it. When I'm here on the side, then so I'm using the line up here. When I see still the light, just aiming here, so I have a long smoke, so you don't need to throw it freestyle. It's a 1% smoke. And when I'm here, taking 90 degrees from the flower pot and aim here, and then it's still okay. You need to pay attention. Sometimes there's potential to shoot open, so you can even go a little bit deeper. So like this, not this, and a little bit deeper. Then you're good to have a nade run. So I'm double checking my utility I actually use in matches, you know. Yeah, smokes like this should help too when you're close. When you're not sure, you don't want to have a gap, you have time, you're smoking like this. Maybe you have a better one. I think it's okay. And this is a tricky one. You just stand here. Of course, there are several lineups you can use, but I'm aiming here above the window, left click. It's not the 100% smoke, because sometimes you have a tiny gap here when they shoot, but it's a good smoke instead of just a freestyle one, you know. You can readjust it every time, so a little bit in the middle, left or right, should be your thing. So T-side apps need to continue. When I'm here, of course, the lurk smoke everybody has seen. Lurk smoke blooms up like this, so they cannot see if you coming out. You can fight and you can pressure them. I don't like to fight out of the lurk smoke, but you can use it for distraction, and then you can throw a flash afterwards and fight with a flash maybe. It's not the one. It's not the best flash, so sometimes it's just like flashing here, wait for the flash to pop and go out because it's here in the front, or even do a flashy one, like this. But it can fail when it lands here in between, so it's just a freestyle thing. Yes, and I have a little bit of a problem of the Molotov here. With the Molotov here, I need to line up the barrel, so I'm safer and aiming here in the middle. Sometimes it fails. When I don't take my time, I burn myself down. It's tricky, so watch out, guys. Especially when you're in-game. So throwing nades on the server is easy, but in-game you have pressure, the opponent can peek you, it needs to be faster, and yeah, watch out. And yeah, that's it for the Molotov and the flashbangs. This is a little thing I need to say to you. You need to crouch here and aim here on the upper side. Sorry, here on the upper side. Not too high, not too low. I think it's important to know that the flashbangs need to come above the roof, because when it's too deep like this, it can fail sometimes, you know, that nobody's blinded, and this is not that good, you know. So watch out. And when you're standing here, you can aim onto the flower pot again, W jump down, and then it's a deeper flash. I need to so, see, it's a deeper one, so you are 100% sure it's a lineup. But yeah, you've seen I failed my first flash, so not too high, not too low, so round about here is okay. Should be okay to land above the window. That's it. Of course, freestyling smokes like this can fail, but I don't have a lineup specifically. Just throw it like this. So moving forward, freestyle stuff. One thing I'm using for CT and T, when I planted the bomb and I'm in a clutch, I love to throw this smoke. And I can play above and I can trick them. If they're watching my demo or something, I can trick them. I'm isolating the fight, so I'm invisible for the right side or for the left side, and I can fight the right side. And then I'm invisible for the right side and I fight the left side. So this is pretty cool if you don't know if the CT is coming from left or right, and you can take a peek and you can hide in the smoke. And the same for the CT, when they want to execute, just throw the smoke, kill one, go in the smoke, wait for some flashbangs to go out, fight again, go back to the area, move there, jump there, and so on. Yes. T side. I guess I'm finished. Maybe I've forgotten something, but it's okay for me. And so I will continue with the CT side. CT side, I love to play B, so it's a utility spot. I love to throw utility, and I will begin with the flashbangs. I do it chaotically, so I throw flashbangs, nades, smokes, mollies. I hope you can use them, and I hope you like it. And this is the shield flash I'm throwing. The shield flash doesn't blind my teammates because it lands here and blinds the opponents here. Running up there, and it's a really cool flash because they cannot turn around. They need to walk anti-flash, and after I've thrown this one, I throw a deeper one, but the deeper one can flash my teammates. You see, when they're pushing and it's a puck, it can be tilted for a team, and it flashes a little bit deeper, but they can turn around because they can see it. But yeah, they need to turn around. That's the good part. And I have found a flash, an antenna flash, so you don't need to move to the coffins every time. I will show you afterwards from the coffins. I'm standing here. W middle click jump throw, and this is a good flash, especially when they're standing close and they want to come there, but it needs to be with a timing because the flash pops here, and when they are here they're not blind anymore, so watch out. But yeah, your teammates, they need to call and needs to be in a good timing to be thrown. This is the antenna flash, and the normal antenna flash was here. You aim just on the tip of the antenna here up there. And this is the silent one. You cannot hear the flash when you are close. There was always a silent one in CSGO, and the pros were always using this, and so you need to upgrade yourself. If you have a good timing and your teammate is hearing somebody here, it's still okay to throw a late one, a timing one, but a late one should be a silent one, you know? Maybe you understand, maybe not. I hope you understand me. This is a flash with right click potential, and the solo fight I'm using to fight here. Everybody go all in and fight here on the pillar, or even hide here running on the other side. Right click jump throw here. I've seen Eternal Fire on the beginning of CS2 throwing it, but it was just already in CSGO in my repertoire. And here on these 3 points, the right one a little bit higher, and then I can peek with a flashbang, not blinded. But watch out, the guys here is not blinded. And if you want to blind them, you need to aim higher, because the flash... Oh, wait a second. Even higher? Yeah, then you need to wait for the flash to pop. But you want them to turn around, and you need to know the difference. It's a little... Or a tiny adjustment with a huge difference, I would say. So the flashbangs here on Banana. Now I'm showing you the basic stuff, the smokes you can throw. So I like to throw when you're standing here or here. I like it here because here I'm more open with a good timing. Just smoke here, left click, smoke. It's a basic one. When I'm standing here, there was an old smoke in CSGO, so I need to repeat it. You know, I'm a CSGO player. I've started maybe 2014. I've played CS 1.6, and there's a lot of your knowledge you can still use, but not one-to-one. So yeah, that's it. And when you stay here in the middle, aim deeper here on the corner, on the gap, just left click with this smoke. So smoke this stuff off. Sometimes there's a little bit of a gap, so watch out. But in my opinion, it's still okay to have such smoke. And from CT, the basic one, just aim. I would recommend to take your time and smoke here, or this is this easier one, because you can smoke it like this and you don't want to have it because it has lurk potential and you don't want to give them any opportunities. No mercy. Okay, smokes, basic stuff, this and that should be okay, and you need to know the retake stuff. I like it. There are several on lineups, several lineups, but I'm using the right click. Jump throw, I'm molotoving like this and flashing like this, and then I just go like this, and hopefully everybody burns. This guy's not burning, this guy's not burning because they the molotov shrinked after some updates. It's okay, the update needs just to make headshots. And when the flash pops, the CT can go out. You should not contact forward. You have seen a lot of this failed plays. Yeah, the nade. This is a little bit of a freestyle thing too. When you can see the lamp and the window, you need to have in your mind that you need to be under the window, that the nade is not hitting the wall. So this is a close one if somebody stands here, and this is a far one, so more to the right even. Okay, then you can nade it a little bit deeper. It's nearly the same, it's just one pops here and one pops there. Should be okay. It's a good nade in my opinion. Maybe you can, I'm not sure, but I'm just doing it here in the middle. W jump throw a little bit deeper. Yeah, it's just a freestyle thing you should know here on B. And I actually use this sometimes. It works when you have the right timing. I'm standing here, I'm bugging here into the wall, smoking here off, molotoving, and maybe more to the left, maybe again antenna or even this one, and I left click. But you can flash a little bit more to the right, then you have a molotov there, a smoke there. Watch out, they can stand there, they should be blinded. So it's not the best anymore due to the shrinking molotov, but maybe you can force some T's out of their cover, because here's everybody's burns normally. Yes, banana stuff. When I'm rushing banana, that's an easy take. You smoke here, molly here, you wait for them to come, and I call it macaroni nade. Just aim here in the middle and nade pops here when they're running out. If they flash nade or even extinguish, just throw the nade. If they're not coming and the molotov is still burning, you can take a jump. You can see them nading close, and then go with a flash, maybe the shield flash I have shown you. Then you can push and just kill them, and the smoke is here. So in combination, molly, you're standing here, you need to jump up here, it's important. Jump up there, call for a flash for the teammate, flash for yourself, you're not blinded, you can go forward. I would recommend to play it with 3 guys, 1 supporter and 2 guys throwing utility, and the second guy can throw a utility like this. This was a close one, and a deeper one is a little bit here, maybe underneath the flower pot. Then you have 2 molotovs, and I call it fire carpet, for example. Okay, napalm, you can call it like this. And if you have a double nade, then the guy on the right is dead or even ultra low, and you can just swing out the left one committedly. Yes. Banana stuff, sometimes freestyle, flash like this and go just forward. Without lineup, it's just freestyle, W jump throw. You need to pay attention that you're 1% in the range for it, and then you can go for a peek, even if the molotov burns. If you want to have a flashy one, I've not used it in my matches anymore, but it's a cool one because they cannot see that it's actually coming. Just try it out. Volume, it's okay. For the banana, the last thing, easy stuff. You nade here in the middle. It depends on where you stand. The nade is hitting more to the left, and even the molotov is okay, but you need to watch out. The molotov is fine. You need to watch out if the smoke is a little bit here or something blocked or it failed, then your molotov can extinguish, especially when the smoke lands here. So watch out how the molotov is laying in banana. Next ones, of course, I'm using the flashbangs to support. Now, retake util. A lot of people they're using so flashy lineups like this. I have used it once in a match. I just aim here and run forward, and release, and the Molotov lands up there, and sometimes a little bit of this burns, and it can spread, of course, and sometimes it is a little bit higher, spreads here. But I don't like it to be spammed, but it's still a good one. When the smoke is here, it's an easier one to have aimed here. You aim on this tiny little window and it's just a freestyle thing. You run forward. Of course they can still bang you here, but yeah, there's a risk in Counter-Strike. That's just how the game works. But this is an easy one in my opinion. And when you have somebody close underneath the window, it's cool. Then the close guy should be burned completely. This is important, can be important, but yeah, Xbox is more important in my opinion. And yeah, nothing more to say. Easy, effective utility. I'm not using the insta smokes for, I call it face smokes, deep middle smokes. I just aim like this and I aim here in the middle, W jump throw. So it's depending how I stand exactly. It's had a little bit of tolerance. This smoke is okay for me for middle window, middle lower. Sometimes there's a gap, so watch out. It's not 100%. I have thrown it maybe more to the left. Should be better, so I'm able to see the corner here. W jump throw. Tolerance style rushed. Already 33 minutes on my clock. Rushed, but it's okay. It caused a little bit of trouble. You can push there, you can make a play, you can flash through, you can molly there, and so on. It's a cool thing to use, but in a pack it's hard if you don't have a team with a game plan. Only with top spawn you can Molotov deep. So with the Molotov in combination you have a little bit of time, or the T is eating a little bit of damage. Okay. Yeah, that's it. And here in the middle, okay, there's some several stuff. When you throw a smoke, when it has lurk potential of T's, I don't like it like this. So what I recommend is to aim always here in the middle, so it blooms and nobody can stand there and they can explode out, but it's okay for you because they cannot lurk out and you can hide and so on. And sometimes it's cool to have an even deeper smoke. For example, aim here and you have a lurk potential to lurk out a CT on the left or on the right because they cannot see everything sometimes and are not aware 100%. And then you have a solo play and you can play with timing and just surprise them. Yeah, it's a cool thing. Sometimes you use it, sometimes not. In solo queue, I'm more using it. And in team plays, although for team play, of course, when this smoke is fading or from here, roundabout, I step a little backwards and I want the flash to explode exactly here on the wall. It's just a freestyle flash, and another freestyle flash is when you stand here and step backwards for the long and short guy. When you peek deeply, then you should only peek like this, because the deep guys are not blinded that much, especially not the guy on the stairs, so you want to avoid him. You just want to kill the guys close. The same as here, you're not peeking the Mexico guy. So, okay. So, just here. And you move backwards. That's just a utility I throw in the middle, the smokes. And when my teammate is pushing apps, I'm aiming here this height, W jump throw, and the flashes are popping. Oh no, when he's pushing, I'm throwing these flashes, okay? More to the left, and when he's pushing the apps and you want to fight apps, I'm flashing more to the right. Because otherwise the guys pushing can be blinded while fighting, you know? And I want to avoid them. Yeah, but when you're here, you can fight with the flashbangs, which looks here, so like this, which is okay for me. For early flashbangs. When I start short, sometimes when I hear them coming, I Molotov here on the lamp, so they cannot pass by without getting damage. That's pretty cool in my opinion. And then I can throw a nade like this or something, or even double stuff. Or I just throw a nade because I want to keep my Molotov. Because a lot of people are doing this one, coming forward, and then I'm getting a huge amount of damage, which is cool. And yeah, that's it. I have seen from fREShCS, I guess, he makes good CS videos, the sneak flash, and I can go forward, just need to move a little bit and turn around and fight like this. When I aim more to the left, I guess it's better, or even here. Then it flashes in front of me and then I can push. But you need to be ready that the flash is a little bit to the right and you need to readjust it. Maybe this is better. No, this should be it. Okay, maybe it's a better one. I have not used it in matches, so I want to use it, so I'm showing it to you. Yeah, smoking off short, and sometimes in the beginning of the match, instead of molotoving, nading, I'm just going here into the frame, and I'm just aiming here. And the molotov should burn up there, so nobody can jump up without getting damaged, and I can do a play. For example, this guy is not realizing it, and I can take the time, aim here. Maybe there's a smoke, and then I can fight the guys and even push. Yeah, it's just a little thing. Yeah, I have already showed you the smoke from side. Right click here, and I use it for defense. Of course, the long flash, I don't need to explain it, I guess, because yeah, my teammates want to fight library or even from long, and then it's a good support flash. And this flash is important for apps. I go here in between. I don't have a lineup. I don't like to stand here because they can peek me. I want to flash apps. I'm standing here and I just aim here above the middle antenna. And the flash lands roundabout in the middle, which is cool. Watch out, this guy is not blinded, but everybody standing here in front is blinded. So if he stands with the AWP here, it's an anti-play, but I have not seen it yet to stand on T side with an AWP here, but it can happen. Yeah, flashbangs here, flashbang there. Actually using smoke, of course, to extinguish if they molotov me. And then I'm just contacting forward and use the smoke for my defense. The same as this smoke, and that's actually it. And if I need to block, it's just a little freestyle thing, because of course you can just molly like this, but maybe you cannot move out because they're aiming onto you. Just need to run forward and aim here roundabout. It's with a big tolerance. Sometimes it can fail, but what is more annoying is when you fail this kind of molly, and you don't want to do that, you know? That's the reason why I'm throwing this molly. Yes, retake util for A. I have several one in my repertoire, but this is not hitting every time, but it's a good chance. Sometimes this small burns down the guys here. It's perfect right now, so he cannot hide here. I'm burning, you can hear it. And sometimes this guy is burning, so yeah, it's still a good one in my opinion. Then this left right click molotov here. It burns down the guys standing here behind, and you need to move out or even burn down. So I hope I'm invincible. And the other one is I'm standing up and using the nade here. This is the utility I'm actually using, and the nade pops down there and makes a lot of damage. What I've seen, I need to try it. I'm not 100% sure if it lands or if it's okay, but I'm aiming here, I run forward, and the molotov lands here sometimes and burns down the guy, but it's not the best thing. But if he's hiding here, maybe he gets some damage and dies if he's low HP, but you need to, you force him out, but he can still play behind and, you know, trick you or something, but he cannot hide from long like this. Or yeah, it's not the best thing, but it's cool to know it. If you have a lot of utility, it's unrealistic because you are a B player, you need to use your utility for banana take and block, and banana is a huge thing I want to explain in another video, but it was be too long when I do it. Yeah, yes, and what I use, but I guess it's not that good anymore, is from a long smoke meta. I smoke like this and I want to capture it, but in my opinion the smokes are abused from the T's more, and but maybe it's better than nothing sometimes. And what I can recommend when you want to smoke a little bit deeper, aim above the barrel and smoke it like this. But you can see there's always some kind of potential for them to lurk out. But yeah, it's better than nothing. So yeah, I would say that's it. There are 40 minutes on my clock. Maybe I've cut out something, but I want to show you some rush things you can use in your matches. Maybe I have forgot something, but I hope not. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, you can discuss if the utility is shit or hit or something like that. And let's see further to the next videos. Have a great time.